Hello, this is OldCrowBalthazor. Welcome to Balthazar's Strategic Arcane. So this is my continuing multiplayer match playing Strategic Command World War I. I'm playing the 1916 Icarus Mod by MdSmall. And he is playing the Stormtroppers. I'm playing Entente. Let's go. It's episode 19, June 30th. 1917, the United States is in the war. We got to get troops over there. We'll talk about a whole bunch of things that are going to be going on with them and my plans. Using Kirk 23's NATO hybrid counters. I did figure I'm trying to figure out what level of fighter the enemy has, the Germans. I forgot that all I have to do is simply go into the options, go to the 3D sprites. That's a precursor of issues. Anyway, turn on the 3D sprites and look at his planes. If his fighters are red barons, they're level 3. I'm gonna give it a go again for Italy. And I just pulled off the French artillery in case it goes for Belfort. Look at the damage we're getting here. It's terrible. And I've got level 2 fighters. Yeah, we had to bring the other French general here. Now he's going to go for Nancy. Another NM objective. We also got maxed out on, or not maxed out shells, but not shell attack. Took some damage. Oh, he's in the water. We took a lot of casualties hitting the Germans, the British. We want to try to cover more of the line. I sent the Portuguese to Marseille. They were going to go either to Greece or Egypt. We'll talk about long-term strategy for Egypt. Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to need mobility. He's going to keep hitting these, but I'm going to need to... Oh, boy. Yeah, he's got way more units. He could roll us. I might have to buy the Indian detachment. The thing is I can't upgrade my units because he's pressed against me. It's probably going to be a real long video. Nancy's captured now. Yeah, he's in all four of them, all 4 channels where I already see. Yeah, but I'm morale. Okay. If he brings the artillery, yeah, we're gonna. Oh my goodness, that's not my goodness. There's a sub. Well, we gotta go. We gotta go see where our national morale is because we took back Belfort. The United States was in. I sure hope it's working correctly. Well, it came up from here, but then we lost Nancy. That's good. So the Italians are heartened by the United States entry. Turks at 44. He can get that up even higher if he invades Transcaucasia or takes back Baghdad. Well, we're going to go over there and look. So let's see my shell. Let me go look at my research. Yeah, recovered because I used them all. Yeah, and I'm going to keep these here. Got to repair units, but I've got to probably take this back. Yeah, these tanks, as we found. Well, we'll go look at research. Now, I'm going to talk about the United States. First, our income is going to go up as these mines all kick in. Poor wife. So, and we're going to build a 1,000,000-man army. That's 10 corps. I need 3 cores within 5 hexes of Paris, and outright raise French national morale. I believe that if I have a large amount, I will raise it again. I'll have to go look at that. What I've got to do, here's Pershing here. What I've got to do, oh, and when the cores are going to show up here at Providence, Boston. So that's going to be helpful because we're going to have to stitch waypoints. So I'm going to have them go here. Now the Germans may well want to interfere. So I've got to create some waypoints here. And let me check. I think I could, the Americans are going to set a mine. One. Now he may try to interfere. He's busy with this. I got to get these in the French ports. Now the other problem, another issue I've got with the Americans is I only have logistics 3. I can't even transport. Why? Oh, because I don't have any money. Yeah. I wonder how much I'll generate. It's 3. Well, let me look at this. MPPs. This is gonna rise. I'm not gonna sell any research. But what I can do is raise money. Now it's gonna hurt the British is drop this. Temporarily anyway. I already dropped it in half, but because we also had let's go back here. We also had decisions to get our heavy artillery and field artillery, which costs money, and tactical bomber. And I did go in on fighter tech. So let's go look at the American research. So we're almost at level 2, and that's a good thing. But I don't need to ship these guys. It's cheaper to transport them without upgrades, and also if they got killed. You know, it'd be a brutal loss. So we're going to have a total of 10. I don't think I'm going to try to boost this or this turn. So anyway, we can do, let's go back. So we have logistics, and right now I can transport 3. So what we're going to want to do, I don't want to do it willy-nilly. I'm going to want to transport 3. So in 3 turns, have them going, but they won't be available until I get, unless I land like the Marines or Pershing. I've got to get them to France. And now Pershing is the numero uno unit. It's the only HQ I got unless I have to buy another one. We don't want to lose Pershing. And he's a level 5 anyway. And he should be sufficient for the forces I have. The Americans got to get in to save France. Or save the Entente, period. So what I've got to do, and then I don't have ASW, so these things, even my destroyers are going to be hard put. Yeah, here's the Marines, and they got a little experience. So what I've got to do is, well, figure out 2 waypoints. Because when I do these, let's see. Yeah, he came from DC. He'll be in here, but I want to have him at the port. Well, anyway, there's going to be area out here, so let me, I'm not going to sell it yet. We need Pershing. We got to cover Pershing. I would say stay away from the convoy lines. All right. How much supply we got? 9, 10, 12. Now use supply up here to clear those bastards out. And looking at, we're going to do Navy. Down here, I am going to reinforce these. British one. So I'm worried about Greece now. If I lose Greece, I lose Greece. But I'm going to want to cover from a landing. Again, I can use, how many mines? No mines with miners. Minor British. All right. Well, we have one. We have the Can the Japanese lay a mine? No. So I only have one British destroyer to lay mines. Because I might want to block this. And let's reinforce this. So down here, I got to put this all on hold. And I have this I can upgrade. I'm not going to land here, so I'm not going to upgrade you now. I'm going to get you here. You might go to Greece. The other thing, if Greece falls, I got to be ready to get on Crete. So yeah, if we neglect the Eastern Med, or even the Med, period, this all is going to be a risk of continuing what we're doing here. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce this. All right. Let me go look at research. Where is my Red Sea? Where'd my armored cargo? Oh, there it is. Oh, I got scared for a second. See, even this isn't safe. Well, we'll come back. We'll work on the Americans. Then the Med. I already spent money without looking at everything, but we got enough for the moment. So I got decisions to make here. I got a more torpedo boat. Yeah, I'm going to reinforce you. Subs work great. Okay, I'm going to get out here. Calculate this. Pershing is we got to cover all 6 axes. I'm sending him out. Pershing. Yeah, see, I was thinking about using American Mine to show a waypoint and we can destroy it later. And if a sub does come in, it might clip it. Dreadnoughts. That's slender. Too. Jesus. 3 cores, so we got to do a handoff and come back to the British. That's what we got to do with these. Now I got to get around those. They're just Marines. Well, I shouldn't say that. Just Marines. And then I got to do a handoff down here. Contact. Jesus. He had 4 down here. I mean, you know, it's probably going to be these ports. Oh, I gotta be ready with mines. Now I need a maritime aircraft. only 279 now. But we got to get Pershing in. I hate to lose Marines. And then, so we're going to be occupied, which leads me to wonder about the Med. Do I divert? I always bring the Americans here, but it's longer. Even when I get them here, I need to be within 5 hexes of Paris. Now we've got to do that. So I have to rail them in, force march them in. So that's going to be quite a few turns out. I think we better do the Western Front. Let me look down here. Now this is critical now. Oh my God. I can't upgrade. I really can't afford to take casualties. 3 or 4. This is the other thing too. He might want to invade Iran. The good routes right through here. Because there's some units, and I believe there's Swedish Gen Arms, they might go over to them. I don't know if the CP declares war on Iran if they turn. I know if the Entente does. This is a national morale objective. This is a national morale for the Turk. So, I mean, we're going to have to get more units here. And again, with mobility, I really need to double check this. They have the extra AP. Just wonder if I should pull back. That is a core. Absolutely need another unit. Not this, so. Alright, let's see if we can get you through to here. Yeah, let's do, we're going to do the sea. The French. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce this. So the only unit that can drop a mine is my British. So just I might need them. That was the French that has an extra. Why does it show? But I do. I'm just wondering if I should send you out over here. No. Yeah, I could see him doing some, like, landing. Let's spot this so I can get. don't go to the main front. So this is obviously what I usually do, but maritime stuff. Now these guys are bad to the bone, probably against partisans. Well, I think so. So I don't know about upgrading. And supply again. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck out here. I do want to push this back. There you go. Another option I have. We'll be upgrading you. I have a garrison unit. I'm going to go back to the Middle East, but we're going to go to the Western Front first. If there's 75 MPP, I'll buy an Indian detachment so I can help in Mesopotamia. But this is something else I could use. I gotta be wary of getting my destroyers here because he's got a dreadnought. He doesn't have to worry about the Black Sea. He has a Zeppelin, so he can spot everything. He already scouted us. Yeah, see, I could effectively block this, but we aren't coming after him. With the British. All right. He's got maritime aircraft. What does this look like? Oh yeah, cool. I know people want me to use them. There's other people that hate them. And I've heard both sides. I did one whole scenario of Lion of Africa, and some guys, I can't watch this, you're not using NATO. And I'm like a NATO first kind of guy. I got down on. I don't usually do it. Yeah, what I need to do is spot a fighter. All right, we'll go back because I'm just used to the other ones. I had 3 spotted last turn. I forgot. I should have just clicked on 3D sprites. If they're red fighters, they're red barons, man. I don't know if I want to send anything out just to see, but we might have to. So we're still holding the line here. We got shells. I mean, we gotta go back. All right. So if I have 75, let me make sure. Yeah. 75. August 1st. I've moved to the Western Front, but let me look at this again. Yeah, I can shorten the line, but fall back on Baghdad. But I would need another detachment just so I can flip stuff. I'm so happy now that I didn't. I was almost going to pull one of these. Send it to Egypt. Look, there's spring floods down here. So if I bring the HQ back. This is a... See, he's got level 2. I I don't think so. Son of a bitch. You know what? I don't have any air. If he has artillery here, he's got a plane here. We'll hold here for a moment. If we lose this, we're in trouble. Shit. I'm gonna close on that. That ain't working. I just reduced. I need this here. No. Suck balls. We need to get you to wheeze, okay? I don't know. Now that's critical. Get you on a port, wait till next year? Cavalry. I could shell. I'm gonna probably have to send that cavalry. Yeah, I attacked with the cavalry first. I'm actually gonna put you here. Well, we're gonna have to earmark units over here. So again, they didn't even get into against Gaza until 1918. I think they took Al-Arish in late 1917. Again, I'm gonna need mobility. I'm gonna go ahead and get you in a port as a contingency. This could go unravel. It should have. And now we got the spring floods. Alright, so we're done here. Not entirely. Italy. I have you. Transport costs. Four shells. 200 would gain me start this. I'm going to be facing two heavy. Oh wait, you know what? And I got a field artillery. I do No, I don't. Need 250. I'll just upgrade this. Yeah, I'm afraid of putting this is here in case he attacks anyways. I need command and control. $204. I think I'm going to keep it for the moment. Might as well reinforce this western front. I brought the other HQ, yeah, Surreal. Started in Salonika. Then ended up in Italy. I really need him in Italy. This is where I really need to take him down. Nancy, took Nancy. Zones of control are going to stop this from anything. Let's go look at the British 279. All right, we got, here's Hague. Here's Plummer. Yeah, I want to cover more of this line. Yeah. Down 2. Next turn is did something on my logbook. This is next turn is June 30th. So I get all these. That's going to be helpful. Still even now. We are real close. You're going to be a 6. You're going to be an 8. Not as good as the Germans. You'll be a 7. LMB. I'll be able to attach everything. Fighter health. I do need to know how many his fighters. I wonder if we should. Health 2. Yeah, I used them all up. Gotta go quiet. Doing some kind of Spain? What are you doing? Two chits in some country. You might want to open up Denmark. Norway's only at 4. I bet he does Denmark. Or try to get the Romanians in. He's got extra, thinks he has extra money to pull some of, well, we'll keep an eye on it. But I bet it's Denmark. Because he gets at a certain level, I think it's 30%, I have to go check, he can open this up. I'll give him more latitude. Alright, I'm gonna... We're gonna redo this, and this is gonna be Hague. See how... LNV. We're gonna have to I don't really like the tanks messing up my lines. Those are money, man. 46. I can bring the Portuguese up. I might make a go at this. Again, all these attacks are hurting us. Keeping it a port is a... I'll come back to that. Also, I could use the 40. Boost this. Course march him, or leave him here as an emergency. to take back Nancy, we have to do the fancy dancing. Alright. Look at that. Total losses. It helps a lot when you use attack bombers. See, I could buy another field artillery here too. Yeah, I got this coming August 3rd. Or this. Rip me a new one. These were decimated. Take back Belfort and lose Nancy. And use up all my shells. Kill those. That takes 5 shells. Put on morale. Oh my God. We're going to have bad combat odds. Suck balls. That's incredible. Readiness 68. Well, supply has a lot to do with it too. Here though. Could have it here. But if he gets in here, I can hit this. Could swap this and put our cavalry here. It's all about getting in here. Back. No attack on Nancy. Yeah, British, I need to do mobility, but again, well, I guess our highest priority, save the French, is the Americans in the 3 corps. See how much money I generate for the Americans, because I do want to do research. Got to transport, that's not going to be too expensive. So now we're just short of this. Fighter deck for next year. Now that the U.S. ain't sending anything in, see, this, we got to subsidize the Italians, 46. Yeah, I don't want the British to get too low. This is how much I can give France. Well, yeah, it would have been expensive. There's a bunch. So the French need another tactical bomber, but fighters need another fighter. So I got 82. We can go whole hog here, because he has. I'm almost certain it is. Production tech's good, but on this late game, long range is good. Gonna need that both for the British. Or save it. Maritime bomber's a killer, but Always would go big on airship development too. Start getting resources. They just go further and buy more. I mean, they are cheap to replace. Sorry, the Zeppelin crews. Maybe I'll get the tanks to work this, because it's narrows here. Cambry again. I just... Oh, we could land a lot of weight here, because he's going to push on us here. Where are the Americans? Just curious of the cost. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Need the British unit here. Again, I can't do mines because I got one up here. French one can drop a mine. British can drop 3. Yeah, he's gonna attack anything out at sea. I don't know what the range is. Let's see what its minimum range is. It's going to show that. Yeah, we could counter with that, but I'm saving the money. 8. So it could be a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're relatively safe in the ports. Now, this is another reason we don't want to lose Greece. Especially Crete. But I'm going to have to get these high price. Well, let's see how effective his attack will be on that. So Japanese. pass out of here. You could close this entirely down. You can put that on raid. Yeah, that's good strategy, Michael. The other way I can get units is down here to the Red Sea. 3 turns. He closes this whole thing up. Oh, this is interesting. I know it's taken a long time. Let me revisit the Italians. So I'm saving the 204. Could buy a core. I'm not saving it. I could buy another. Or do this. But if he's in my face. Buy one of these. I'm going to save the money. Yep. Fortunately, we got to be passive. Let's see what's out here. He's got a Marine. He probably knows I have this. See, I got no fighters either. It's tough. All right. Are we done? The other, another place I could put this is here. It's very small chance that the Riffians will show up. If one pops up, though, there's a higher chance the second one will pop up. We only got Fez covered, so it might be wise for me to bring this actually in Casablanca and get at the Fez. And that way I probably won't have to worry. Otherwise, if they get out of control. Oh, the dilemmas. All right. So now this has turned into possibly a critical situation. I'm going to get you on the road. Because we might have to fall back. It's still not done. Couldn't get in the Weege. Well, this is another one. Put on an AV. Get it over here. Land you. Oh my goodness. But I actually want them over here in the med, but it might become untenable. Alright, what are we going to do? Spend our money. Yeah, he was here. He's actually pushing forward. Look at that. Look at you. I wonder if he's going to try to take back. Oh, this is interesting as hell. I don't want to be out in the open. Oh my. Now I've got to check the range. There's a range where they... Yeah, look at the morale. When Lawrence, and then we have this. Okay. We got to pull back. Might be coming right down the road on us. Get smoked us. Let's go hide in the desert. We're done. Left this on purpose and this on purpose. Back. I gotta take a break for a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, my community, we got a small community up here in the mountains, and I got we're all friends. It doesn't matter our politics, which the United States is real polarized. Anyway, yeah, everybody has useful skills. So I got 2 lawnmowers. Both went down. He fixed one. He brought one over. He's working on another one. Give me a report. It's useful to have an auto mechanic. Now this is exposed. Are you going to come? You're going to take back. So the Ottomans are kind of getting resurgent after being thrown down. So they're going to have to be our #1 priority again. Well, they aren't. The #1 priority is saving France. And we looked at the morale. These guys. Now that's pretty low, because again, man, down at the brink, man. That's enough to keep them alive. And again, the keys to the kingdom is this. Aqaba, Amman, Jerusalem. And as you can tell, get whacked bad. These are just partisans. Yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping these on down here because there's not as many units. I could always flip back and forth, but... And here's the Senussi. And then there's the Blue Max too, or Blue Max, but this I don't dig. Especially like this. Just, I can't handle it. But then again, we can get intelligence reveals by just seeing what kind of 3D space, so we'll go back and forth. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. That off too. Yeah, I have another destroyer here. Again, I'm retaining 3 mines. I don't want to leave this open, even though I don't got anything coming. I don't want to get entangled on a one-on-one. Is he going to bring his fleet out? I doubt it. It's the Navy. Yeah, we spent a bunch of money on repairing small things on the military front, so we'll keep the 204. No fighter. We don't even have fighter tech for the Italians, but we get catch-up bonuses. Again, it'll be 100, straight 100. And we'll probably get mauled by Austrians anyway, but that means I can't use my tactical bombers. And I can only buy 1. But then again, you know, we got enough tech, we can buy more and more fighters. British. Look at these ground attack bombers. Then you're going to want to have Yeah, there's demoralization involved. Yeah, we'll be done in a second. I've got to look at research one more time where we are. Yeah, it'll be some time before we can buy the second tank for the French. Well, at least we got that going. We'll go to the British. So I threw down heavy here. So eventually, and I'd like to do another chit here, get this done so we can get another fighter. One good time. Now we're only just slightly less than halfway through the scenario if we went to November 1918. So there's a lot of war left, except for unless France collapses. So we got to get the Americans in here, take a big chunk of this. And that's why he's focused on here. Again, we're not doing anything. We could, might as well dig. So much for this World War I game. Is there any others? These are all good. They cover. Plumber covers all the way to here, but out to here. Could bring you in closer. That's not Plumber, that's Haig. I already... Here's Plumber. Let me see. Yeah, I reach all the way. Okay, that's better. Just want to make sure there's no... the fine-tuning really close to the front here. But I can reach out. And Nancy, I'm just wondering. Go look at the calendar one last time. We're still short. That one's unupgraded, but it's something. And we're down one core. Saving our money. You know, that's kind of a perilous thing to do too. We have one we can repair in emergency. We need the other artillery. They'll be coming. Well, I think that is it. Worried about that. Stay in port. 8 range, at least 8. We'll see if he strikes at how much protection of the port. Maritime bomber probably be kind of weak. They did nerf them in the vanilla. They were way over strong. You know, there's something to be said. Well, you would have to. Okay. Research. I have never done it in a World War I game. But like anti-air defense, it's cheap. Put it on your units too, but buy an AA gun. Tear them up. That might be late game stuff. We can buy 2. 67, they're cheap. Or for the French, because they don't have production. That might be an idea to guard our ports. If it proves that, you know, maybe I should just get out anyway. Yeah. Let's get out of here. We won't risk this. Port. Alright, I think that's it. Like this at all. We already moved. Alright. Still gotta do something here. Come down. Oh, we gotta hold. Okay. And I can buy for 225 the Arabs buy a core 225. That's a huge amount of money. 281 fully for these, more affordable. 188. Probably go with the core. Can't buy artillery, no artillery for the Arabs. Alright, I think that is it. Yeah, you level 2. Alright. So again, we'll be setting up waypoints. Yeah, you're exposed, but you're the Marine. You cannot. In here. Have to. And then I can get them in. We got the sub ready. Alright, that's it. Don't know what to put on the banner. Am I forgetting something? Probably. I think we covered everything. Including the fact that he's doing something. Bolshevik inspired agitation against the war spreads to Austria-Hungary. Yes. What kind of agitation? Come on. Need more info. Degrading them. Second one, Boston? Okay. Libyan money, or yeah, Italian money. Yeah, devastating. Cool. Huh? French Saint Chamon tanks going to production. Yes, we got them. Oh, good. We got command control level 2 for the UK. Brilliant. Just in time. Aerial warfare for the British. Yeah, we loaded down heavy on that. Good. That's going to be one of our major priorities. Fighter tech for everybody. Italians, that might be behind. Infantry weapons level 2. But we're going to ship them without upgrading because it's cheaper. How much money do we got? Okay, we got 86. Okay, we got research. Building costs refunded. Oh yeah, it was doubling up. Yeah, we're still going to be paying some of these for a while. So we'll keep track of that. I might start sending back to Britain. Alright. Well, this is OldCrowBalthazor. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the virtual battlefields. I am gone.